Good afternoon, everyone. I normally say good morning, good afternoon, good evening whenever you're watching this. Know that I appreciate you, and I still do. I do appreciate you. But it is a good, probably 6:30 here, 6:20. So I guess I can still say that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening whenever you're watching this. Know that I appreciate you. It is Coach J, also known as Juaitan Robinson, and my lens is so filthy, but it is what it is. And I gotta say, and I don't know, I'm sure that I'm not the only one. I'm positive I'm not the only one. But it's always a thing when God calls you on your mess and all you can do is say yes, sir. So he had been dealing with me, and as you can see in the title, consistency is the title. He had been dealing with me for a few days about being consistent. Consistent. I can't even say more consistent, but consistent with doing the things that he has directed me to do, ordained me to do, told me to do. And I initially was going to fight it, but then I realized that there's no point. There is no point to fighting the facts. There's no point to fighting the facts. He clearly said to me, daughter, the reason that you don't have the things that you want to have, or one of the reasons that you don't have the things that you want to have, or you're not where you feel you should be, and you're not doing what you believe that you should be doing to the capacity that you should be doing it in, is because you are inconsistent. You are not consistent with doing what it is that I told you to do. Yes, you love me. Yes, you are aware that all power lies in my hands. Yes, you are communicating with me. Yes, you do pray. Yes, you do acknowledge me, but you are not consistent. And I apologize for the lighting, but as you can see, I'm outside and the sun is behind me, so it makes it difficult. But he says you're not consistent in doing the things that I've told you to do. You're not standing on stages now, not just because of Corona. If Corona weren't happening right now, if we weren't in the middle of this pandemic, you still wouldn't be standing on stages right now. You're not a best-selling author right now because you're not consistent. You're not on stages talking to masses right now because you're not consistent. Yes, you have social media, and your social media can span to the furthest reaches of the world, but you're not consistent. So as many people as should see it are not seeing it because you're not consistent. And all I could say was, you're right, Father. You're absolutely right. I am not consistent in getting my content out. I am not consistent in reaching out to those that I could be reaching out to. I'm not consistent in doing a lot of things that he has told me to do. And when he lays it out that plain and simple, when he makes it very clear that the reason you aren't doing the things that you believe that you should be doing the things that he's promised you that you would do, you're not at the level that you feel like you should be, or at the level that you know he's promised you that you would be, such as speaking on massive stages to thousands of people, reaching millions of people via the social media, the World Wide Web, not being a best-selling author, not having to put clients on a wait list, coaching clients on a wait list. The reason that I'm not there is because I'm not consistent, and I have no one to blame for it but myself. I can't put it off on anyone else. I can't say because time. I can't say because money. I can't say because health. I can't say because this, because that, because the other. I am inconsistent, and I can't argue with him. So when he woke me up this morning, one of the things that he had me do, which made absolutely no sense to me initially, but I get it now. One of the things that he had me do, and yes, he being the Father, still talking about God, was he had me calculate how many days between today and my actual birthday in November, when I turn 51. There are 97 days between today and my 51st birthday. So what God has challenged me to do, is to be more consistent in this 97 days. And in that consistency, I will be rewarded for my obedience. He gave me several scriptures to turn to, several scriptures to look at, several scriptures to meditate on, and I will post them in the comments area. But he proved to me that consistency is necessary. Consistency is key. It's key just like prayer. It's key just like fasting. It's key just like worshiping him. It's key. Consistency is key. I'll just talk about Genesis, one of the scriptures, Genesis. We know that in Genesis, that starts the book, the Bible. We know that in 7 days, God created the world. And actually, really in 6 days, because on the 7th day, he rested. He did that for 6 days straight. He created the earth for 6 days straight. He brought the land and the water. He brought the animals, the fish, the flowers, he brought it all, and then he also brought man and woman. He did it all. And on the 7th day, he rested. He created all of this stuff in 6 straight days. 6 straight, consistent days. And he did not take a break until he was done. Consistency. We also know that in the Bible it says that he is the same today, yesterday, today, and forevermore. Consistency. He does not change. He's not man. He does not change it up. He is consistent. And there are, of course, several more scriptures. So what I will do, like I said, is put those scriptures in the comment section when I get back in the house. I'm out walking the fur child. Consistency. He's challenged me to be, for the next 97 days, more consistent with getting on live, with posting my content, with reaching out to possible clients, to being more consistent in all of the very many groups that I am a part of, that I do in the majority of them absolutely nothing. He's challenging me to be consistent, more consistent in a positive way, of course, because I am consistent when it comes to incomplete projects. And I think that's why he woke me up this morning and brought this to my attention, because when you look around my office, my dedicated space to get this work done that he has purposed me to do, there's several incomplete projects in this office. I still have pictures that I'm going through that I brought from Chicago to Texas in October. Still going through pictures. I should be done with that. I still have field work to turn in for my certification. I still have two reports to turn in. Two report. I have 3 actually. I completed the one of the 3, and I have 2 more to do, and get those turned in to get my certification. and they're sitting there waiting for me to do them. I'm being inconsistent. My office is a hot mess with all of these incomplete projects. I have to do a vision board. I have to do videos for the vision board. I have to promote books. I have to write books. He's given me 3 books to write. I haven't even started on 2 of the 3. And the start that's on the first one is such a poor start that it's ridiculous. This is about where I am because he's not watching my live. So before I answer this phone, let me just go on in the house. But consistency, that's the whole point of what I'm saying. Be consistent. Be consistent. I'll put the scriptures down below. I thank you for watching. I thank you for hearing what I had to say. Oh, hey, how are you? Be consistent in doing the things that it is that he has told you to do. Thank you all.